I've even got a question for you, actually.
What's the question?
So basically, imagine you've met a girl through a mutual friend.
Yeah.
And the mutual friend's trying to get you guys together. You guys have now acquainted and you're dating and you're doing so and so. Then all of a sudden, your mutual friend comes to you and says that the girl is married.
Hey! Hey,
Yeah.
wait, what? But no.
No.
The
The mutual friend comes to you. The mutual
married to who?
The
married
mutual
to you
friend.
or married to another?
The mutual friend that introduced you to the girl.
Hey.
All of a sudden comes up with the girl that she introduced you to is married.
Wait, this is Wahala Pro Max.
A quick question: Would you address the girl about the situation, or would you also address him about the fact that he's introduced you to a girl?
Oh, it's a guy that's introduced you to the girl.
Knowing full well that she is married.
Okay, first of all, this is Wahala upon Wahala. Wahala Wednesday. Very soon we need to turn this into Wahala weekend because with the way you're moving, it looks like there's more drama, there's more Wahala is about to happen.
Too much drama.
Hey, that's why I say problem no they finish. That's a pidgin English. Say problem no they finish.
Problem no they finish.
Hey, Wahala take body. As you say, yo.
Wahala take body.
You gotta teach me some Ghanaians as well.
Yeah, don't worry.
I didn't say Wahala. I didn't say problem doesn't finish in Ghanaian. Hey.
No, sorry, but my tree is not good.
Nah, you this. Hey.
No, but it's like Asemno ends.
Hey. I'm not even sure. I'm not sure with
I'm not. No, but it means
don't.
Asemno is the problem.
No. Listen. Leave.
Ends
don't worry. After this,
finish.
just go call your mom and tell her go teach you some more tweet.
Oh,
my
tree. It's literally just down to like my pronunciation. If I was to be honest.
Right now I can't lie to you. You're disappointing your fellow Ghanaian people, man. Don't worry. Luckily I have a lot of Ghanaian friends I can ask.
Oh yeah, come on to me. Don't bring me this.
Asemno. Don't worry. That's what we need.
Asemno.
Listen. Don't say the rest. Let's go back to the problem.
It means the problem won't finish.
Asemno Ensa.
Yeah, that's it.
You see, even my Ghanaian is better than you.
Yeah, it sounded really nice.
But anyways, as I was saying, back to the issue, the question that you asked. Like I said, problem not even finished. We've not even finished one problem. Another problem is starting already. So, as I was saying, when it comes to the question that you ask, first of all, certain things don't make sense. The reason why I say that certain things don't make sense is that your friend knew the girl was married. How could you not have explained that? And also, if the girl was married, isn't it also the girl too also has a blame as well? Because why would you allow them to link you up with another guy knowing you fully well you're married? Does that make sense? So
at the end of the day, the friend is the problem. The friend is the problem.
The friend is part of the problem.
The friend.
But the friend is.
If the friend never introduced you to the girl, you would have never met the girl.
No,
you would have associated yourself with the girl. And then all of a sudden, I think maybe it was a case where they had a bit of a misunderstanding, and all of a sudden he's coming to release certain secrets that the girl is married.
Wait. How shouldn't the girl speak up as well? Should the girl not decline? The
girl doesn't want to speak up because the girl is trying to be very mischievous and date other men while she is married. Why is she gonna talk up to you?
Now we're just
if she's reaping all the benefits from you and she's not reaping all the benefits from her husband, why is she going to even mention?
Let me say this.
Why is she gonna mention the fact that she's married?
Let me say this. Now
she's trying to be sneaky.
Wait. You say your own, I'll say my own. Let me be honest with you. Let's not come here and encourage bad behavior.
I'm not encouraging it.
You are. If you're telling me that, she's trying to get other what benefits? What is this?
She's obviously reaping benefits from another man for her to not even make it known that she's married.
Out of respect for your guy that you're married to, do this part first before I speak. Because I'm about to go mad.
No, this one is serious.
cool.
This one is too serious.
Alright.
But so, do you get what I'm trying to say?
No, I want to put it on camera. I don't want to waste any of my saliva. Listen, out of respect for the guy that she's married to, as soon as someone's trying to introduce her, even if you don't even have to be married, even if you're in a relationship and someone's trying to introduce you to someone, you should already come out with your full chest and say, nah, I'm sorry, that's not gonna work because I'm married. But if you can't do that and you allow that to happen, come on, that is wrong as well. She's also wrong as well. That's why I said the guy that's introducing them, because let's be honest with you, let's say for example at the beginning the girl never said anything that she's married, and then the guy introduced the girl to the guy, and then out of not knowing, he didn't know. Cool. Clearly in that situation the guy is not at fault. But please bear in mind, she doesn't respect her husband, Okay, now we know she doesn't respect her husband. That's why I said if she respect her husband, or she respect the person that she was with in the first place, as soon as they try to link her up, or try to be with another guy, or mutually be put together, she would already come out and say, nah, listen.
And to also add to that, when she was getting introduced and eventually she started talking to the guy, she said that she was previously married and she's also had kids within that marriage, right? And basically the reason why the marriage ended is because the guy couldn't satisfy her sexually.
Okay, you know what? Let's leave it on that note. What I would say is, first of all, first of all, let's leave it on there. Clearly, you can clearly tell the girl doesn't respect the guy. Because if you do, you would not go through with that. And number two, like I said, the guy that introduced them is part of the problem. It's not the real problem, it's part of the problem. Because
but would you not address him?
Wait. Because at the beginning, he might not have known that.
He knows.
Okay, I'm just saying, based on the scenario you said, and I'm just trying to give my own reasoning to it. Let's say, for example, he didn't know at the beginning, and then later on he found out in the middle, then of course he should let the other person know so that they're aware. If he now doesn't let the guy know, then also he's now part of the problem too. He's now a main part of the problem. But if he did let the guy know, and the guy now continues, the guy now is also a problem. So the whole problem is just like a triangulation of problems. But
but you being an innocent man, would you get yourself out of the situation?
Of course I'll get myself out of the situation. Why would I be in the situation for? Unless would
you address anyone?
Of course. There are two people to address here. Why would you respectfully, personally?
Or would you just let it go?
No, I want to just let it go. I mean, knowing who I am, that I was born with a microphone inserted in me while I was born, I will speak up. Because of course you've wasted time. This could have been gone for like 6 months or a year. You've wasted precious time that you could have been using to do other things. So what I would do is I will address the guy. If he didn't tell me, if he told me halfway, then cool, of course that's an easier conversation to have, because then you say, cool, you know what, well done, like big up to you for
what if you've caught feelings for the married woman?
Feelings or no feelings, take that feelings and put it in the bin.
What if it's like you guys feel as if like you're very sexually compatible?
Listen. As a man of integrity
in and this life, listen, forget the wala. We need to enjoy.
No. Listen, I don't believe in that.
I'm joking. There's a level of respect.
There's a level of respect you need to have for yourself.
For yourself, and you need to.
For me, if you have level of respect for yourself, because you do unto in the Bible says, do unto others what others will do to you. So if you're doing that with a married woman, know that they will do double of that to your own wife.
Exactly. The same way you get them is the same way you lose them.
Okay, so let's leave it on that one. Let's go to wahala number 3. This is my final problem. This one as well is very long, so please just bear with me and just hear it. Some guys have been trying it on my girlfriend for years, since and before we got together. However, she had not agreed to them but me. We were together, but something happened between us and we had a little argument. Her friends now told me she was entertaining these guys. I didn't tell her and began to suspect her movements. I also noticed that when I do night shifts, something seems off when I come back from work. I decided to install a hidden camera around the house to spy on what was happening. The camera shows on my phone, and I noticed after I leave the house for a night shift, the camera is covered with a cloth. This was happening severally, and when I brought up the matter of cheating, she admitted she cheated a few times. Should I leave her?
That girl's no longer your girl. She belongs to the streets. Sorry to say, like, when a woman cheats, listen, she's not cheating just with her front. She's cheating emotionally. There's something at home that is lacking. It's either on your end or it's either on her end. And instead of her to just leave the situation or communicate effectively with you, she's deciding to take it upon herself to go and cheat. So, darling, the relationship was in the gutter from the jump. Just forget it.
When it comes to relationship,
just forget it.
What's my own? I'm not a relationship coach. I'm not a relationship manager.
Just forget it. She belongs to the street.
Let me say this. For me personally, when you start installing camera into your relationship or camera into your house, I can't lie to you. Trust. I can't lie to you. That trust is done. That trust is
in the gutter.
Because even you as a guy at work, imagine now you install camera into your house. You start hearing noises. You're finished. Even that stuff will make you run mad as a guy. Even at work, you can't concentrate.
Listen,
you can't concentrate.
Instead of you to be fixing something, you're now breaking it because your mind is somewhere else.
And you know what? It made me. You know what? It reminded me of something where one of my guys here used to live with me, and then what happened was. So one of my guys used to live with me. What happened was, he was just mashing shifts. And I told this guy, I said, yo, you need rest. You need rest. Nah. It was just mashing 18 hours, 17 hour shift. On top of that, he wants to go to the gym as well. How are you going to have the energy?
Oh, listen, when a guy breaks up with his girl, now he's going to become a gym expert, a health expert. Yeah.
So on top of working, and I told this guy, I said, you need rest. One day, he went to work. Manager just said something. He just shouted at the manager. But I know when he came back home, he now told me that he's been sacked. I said to him, in my mind, I was like, I knew he was going to get sacked at some point. Because if you're mashing 17-hour shift with no rest, if they touch you, the kind of slap you might give your manager. Because the frustration, you're not rested.
Frustration.
You're not rested. You've not had rest.
Yeah.
So I knew that shouting was not a shout of. That shouting was a shout of frustration. So it's the same thing with this guy.
Listen, breakouts will get you fired from work, you know.
If you're going through situations like this,
hold on.
If you're going through situations like these, if you're going through situations like these, where you point cameras in your own house, when it's not like as if they're burglars,
as if you're some sort of surveillance officer,
as if you got your SIA badge, you're doing security, you're getting your SIA badge in your own house. So if you don't point cameras in your house, my guy, cut it off, bro. Cut it off, bro. Like I said, when you start putting cameras in your own house,
I need to check.
Wait. Apprentice SIA jobs. Get your SIA badge in your own house. Listen, I can't lie. At work, you can't concentrate anymore. At work, your mind is gone. For me personally, I think it's a conversation him and his partner needs to have, because some people, cheating might be something that doesn't break their relationship. I don't know. Also as well, another point I wanted to make, the girl might be doing it as a payback for the guy. Maybe she's caught the guy cheating a few times too, and then she said, let me get you back.
Yeah.
I don't know. That could be a reason, because obviously I don't know the guy, but in this situation, I can't lie, when you start putting cameras in your house, especially if it's not for burglary situations or for robbery, you're putting it. I can't lie. As a guy,
I've got another scenario. You
can't concentrate. You can't concentrate. I can't lie to you. It's peak. But listen, I'm not a relationship coach. One thing is, we're just giving our own opinions on the matter.
It's not my own personal wallow.
Okay. Now, obviously, as you know me, Mr. CV, I only have normally 3 scenarios for you. But this time, because we have our special guest here, C Monroe, I think this is gonna be one of my best Wahala Wednesday. And definitely, I know she's a vibe as well, so definitely go check her out. But also as well, if you want to see her more in my videos and you want us to start doing videos, maybe I have to set up a week or maybe like a weekly schedule, thing, like a schedule for you. See Monroe Talk and see Mr. CV. So maybe we have to be doing that. But if you're feeling her, let me know in the comment section so that I can be bringing her on as well. Let me add this one. This is the final one, bonus ones. Now I wanted to just put in, but I know that her CV in this part is very high, so that's why I want to put it in there. So he says, I've just got into a new relationship and things were happening so quick. Things move so quick and things ended up happening. Maybe I think got intimate or blah blah blah. It happened so quick. When things got happening, it happened so quick that the guy only lasted under a minute. It was going so well, but I'm considering leaving him as a result of this. Am I right to do this? So, 50 seconds, everything done.
Listen, let me tell you something, yeah? When I was younger, a lot of people used to banter guys and be like, they're 2-minute men, they're 2-minute guys or whatnot. As I got older, I'm saying if you are a very voluptuous, sexy woman and you and your partner decide to be like intimate, especially like maybe it could be the first time during the day or the first time ever, yeah, there's a chance that he is going to release very quickly, right? But also you men, you can't leave the woman hanging. So for you to actually release quite quickly, what that mouth do? Like, you need to actually compensate with your mouth or compensate with something, or you gotta make up for it in the next 10-15 minutes. Because I'm telling you, when a woman's satisfied, she ain't talking about your ex game, right? She is going to be happy. She is even gonna listen. She's gonna be calling her friend. She got, girl, he put in work last night. You know what I mean? So I'm literally gonna tell you, as long as you are compensating for lost times, there's no problem. But for you to just give it to her and just lie there and just go to sleep, you don't know that woman is even counting your days.
Let me get back on this, innit? Like I said, when it comes to a CV in this department, you're overqualified. You're overqualified. Too much experience. I'm a beginner.
Yeah,
I'm a newcomer. I just signed. I just joined the registration form. But anyways, as I was gonna say, I'm gonna look into this here. I'm gonna say some couple things. Number one, when it comes to these things, obviously, first of all, everybody thinks people have experience in these things, but some people actually don't have experience in these things. And it's a case of you have to try and learn, maybe try and understand how certain things work, and also maybe in this situation, maybe it's the first time that this guy's ever done such a situation. So maybe that excitement, or just that energy, the adrenaline, you know, when they've been kissing each other before, and then all that excitement is building up,
foreplay,
all that has been building up, and everything just. Because when Whiskey said,
I feel like you need to communicate with your partner as well.
Exactly. And also as well, I think with that kind of situation happening, I think as well is a case of, it'll probably create a level of fear in the guy's mind, because he's thinking, wow, like, I'm going to become the talk of the town or something.
The girl's expecting you to ram her in. You're there going to sleep after one round. Are you right?
So what I'm saying is this is as well is, I think in that case, it takes a level of understanding from the partner as well, for you to have a communication that, look, listen. And also as well, I know a lot of guys, I've spoken to enough guys before I brought this in, and I put this in, because my channel is just a talk where I share my own opinion. But I've spoken to enough guys, and guys, if this is happening to you, please speak up, because I know a lot of guys, similar things happen. When I shared this story with one of my boy, he even told me, said, hey, this happened to me as well. And there needs to be ways. And I've done a bit of research on this.
I feel like it's quite simple though.
I've done a bit of research. How?
Communicate, compensate for lost times, and you men as well. I'm gonna tell you something real quick.
Okay, talk, and then I'm gonna.
When you are sleeping with a woman,
hey,
you need to be able to learn about her body too. You can't expect that woman to just learn about your body. You can't just say, oh, I'm just gonna get my needs met, yeah, and then I'm just gonna cut out. Listen, any man that leaves you hanging and you ain't even had your orgasmic moments, yeah, that guy don't rate you. He's just using you to just bust a quick nut and go about his business. So what you men need to do, you need to learn about a woman's body the same way a woman needs to learn about what the man wants as well. Then you guys have no problem. But unfortunately, if the man doesn't like you enough, he does not care about anything.
Okay, so I'm gonna add some parts to it. This is where I come in. I'll give my own research in that department too. So in my own research that I've done, because I can't lie to you, when things like this happen, for example, if it happened to me, it leaves a lot of psychological scars on the guy's mind. Because first of all, when situations like that happen, a lot of it is down to the brain. The brain is the main controller. Everything starts with the brain. If you can't be able to control your mind, that's when issue starts to happen. Because I can't lie to you, if you go to the doctors and stuff, if they start giving you all these medications and stuff, they help you to slow down your mind, but sometimes you might become hooked in those meditation, and you become reliant on it.
Also, eat food properly, eat well.
Eating well, and also staying healthy as well, and make sure you exercise, because I can't lie to you, 2 seconds, everything done bust too. It means, listen, even a lot of guys are gym addicts, but they're not healthy. But my point is this, is if things like this happen, of course, like me, I get affected a lot psychologically by a lot of things that happen to me. I have to retrain my mind. One of the things that my guy also suggested that it happened to, he said, you need to do a lot of meditation, and you need to do a lot of things that will help you to relax your mind.
And practice.
For the practice, you might get scared. That's why I said a lot of it's psychological. Because if you're not mentally prepared, it's going to cause a lot of problems.
But I think situations like this, you need more experience.
There's a level of expectations you had before this thing happened. You know, one of the worst things in life here is that you used to do certain level of performance before, and then you're not able to do it again. Or situation.
Yeah, but as women as well.
Let me finish. My body's hot.
Go on.
One of the biggest regrets in life is like, for example, he was rich before and he became poor. You know, people don't want to know that he was a rich man before. Before, you was 1 hour. 1 hour you used to go through. Now 2 minutes. That girl doesn't even want to know that he used to go 1 hour before. Trust me.
Yeah, but
even as a guy, your ego will be hurt.
If I was to add to what he's saying is, there's also a level of maturity that you need to have. And they say in life, even as a woman, right, it comes from 2 places. In life, they say as a woman, don't ever hit a man where it hurts, because it's disrespectful, right? And once you start disrespecting a man, that's when he starts to question things. Is he ever good enough for this woman? Can he trust this woman? So women as well, you need to learn how to communicate with man. You can't just be like, oh, do you know what? Yeah, you're a 2-minute man. You're not satisfying me. Some guys, you can go to him and say that, and then tomorrow you will see him, be pounding your lights out and whatnot. But also, they say when you've got a partner, you have to respect him, and you need to be careful of what you say, and don't hit him where it hurts. If there's something that he's doing wrong, educate him. Sit down and find a solution, a long-term solution about it. Me, I'm talking right now, I'm not perfect, but I've learned from my mistakes, innit? Like, in terms of, because my mouth is a bit sharp. I will tell you about yourself without even me thinking. But personally, learn how to speak to your partner. You 2 men as well, you men need to learn how to speak as well. Because even if a woman addresses you about this situation, you should be matured enough to understand and say, darling, cool, I was too tired. Do you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to make up for it. I'll work on it. Do you know what I mean? You should like each other enough to want to work on things. It's as simple as that. Don't give a woman excuses though. She'll run.
She's already said, when these type of situations happen, I think, or whatever situation happen, I think it's a chance to, because sometimes the man has his own expectations. The woman also has their own expectations. And when those expectations are not met, that's when it becomes a problem. And I think sometimes, because of the way certain people carry themselves, there's a certain expectations on them. So I think that's where people need to now relax. Like you said, learn from each other, educate from each other, be willing to learn. We're not perfect. We're all here to learn. We're all here to get better. If you're in a relationship, there's some things that you need to learn, unlearn, relearn.
Because we've been programmed in the worst way possible.
It's true. Wisdom is not going to kill me. Wisdom will not kill you. Wisdom will not kill me. If you're in a relationship, anyone that is hearing this, if you're in a relationship,
my future husband,
relax. I said, in a relationship, there's the things you need to learn, unlearn, and relearn. Like I was saying, if you're watching me for the first time, I go by the name Mr. CV. And if you're watching her for the first time, she goes by the name
C. Monroe. Please go and subscribe to my channel.
Subscribe to our channels. And if you're feeling this, Wala Wednesday, if you've got more problems, drop it down in the comment section. Just type in Mr. CV, just type in C. Monroe. And listen, if you want us to do more videos together, drop it in the comment section as well. All your feedback is important. And keep watching Mr. CV. Keep watching C. Monroe. And like I always say, this is Wala Wednesday for you. And finally, I always say, problem no they finish. And in Yoruba, they say, Wala ti. Hey, Wala ti.
Boju.
Oh, you went to mess me up. But anyways, leave it there.
Wahala ti boju.
Oh, God. Nah, leave it. Hey, listen, it's your boy, Mr. CV. Have a fantastic day. And big up to you for watching. And take care. It's all recorded.
For me getting ready?
Yeah, man.
Behind the scenes.
Hey! Oh, sugar.
Okay, so move this.
Just push it to the front. Yeah, you just.
But do you have to sit into the mic?
No, you just talk.
Okay. Where's your book?
Don't worry. Man, come out look like these golfers, you know. You know those I wore them golfers way.
Oh yeah, like Tiger Woods and. You know.
This video is looking sick still. I can't even lie. I just feel.
No, I'm really excited.
Hey, this video is looking sick. Haha.